Title: The Ego is Satisfied When They Keep You Close. Psychology of Love 1 Introduction. There are relationships where people are very close to each other, yet do not truly belong to one another. Two people still text every day, still care, still remember, still feel a little jealous when seeing the other person close to someone else. But when someone asks, "So what are you two to each other?" both remain silent or smile lightly and pretend not to know how to answer. This is a very familiar type of unnamed relationship in the psychology of love. Not strangers, but never truly belonging to each other either. Everything exists, somewhere in between care and commitment. A place where silence speaks louder than words, and emotions often have to learn to pretend not to know. But the real question is, are the two people really in love? Or are they just holding on to each other for some other reason? Part 1. Why does that relationship exist? In many cases, the first reason is the fear of losing each other. When you name a relationship, everything becomes clearer. And sometimes, clarity makes people afraid. Because if spoken out loud, one of the two might realize they don't really want to move forward. Another reason is the fear of commitment. Commitment is not just words. It comes with responsibility, priorities, and changes in life. And not everyone is ready for that. So, instead of entering a real relationship, they choose to stay at a safe distance. Close, but not too close. Intimate, but not yet bound. Sometimes, the truth is even simpler. One person loves more than the other. The one who loves more accepts to wait. The one who loves less doesn't want to leave. So both stay in a nameless relationship that lasts through time. Part 2. The true psychology behind ambiguity. In the psychology of love, there is a rather difficult truth to express. People like the feeling of being loved. They like having someone care. They like knowing there is always someone by their side. But not everyone wants to pay the price of commitment. Because commitment means having to choose. And when choosing one person, it means giving up other possibilities. That is why many people keep someone by their side, as a safe option. Not completely a lover, but not a stranger either. They maintain that connection to avoid feeling lonely, so that when they are sad, there is someone to talk to. So that when life becomes empty, there is still someone there. And sometimes, their ego is also satisfied. Knowing that there is someone who stays, even though the relationship is close but not belonging. Part 3. The price to pay. But every ambiguity comes with its price. The first price is time. Time passes very gently in the early days. But one day, when you look back, you may realize you have spent too many years on a relationship that was never named. The second price is self-esteem. When you stay too long in an ambiguous relationship, you begin to get used to receiving less than you deserve. You learn to pretend not to notice when they avoid you. Learn to accept silences more than words. And gradually, you start to doubt your own feelings. The final price may be your belief in love. Because when someone waits too long in a nameless relationship, they tend to feel that love is inherently always ambiguous. But actually, it's not. It's just that they have stayed too long, in a place that was not meant for them. Ending not everyone in a relationship without a label is a bad person. Sometimes, it's just that both people carry a fear of commitment. But whatever the reason, ambiguity for too long still makes the heart tired. And perhaps at some point each person must ask themselves a question. Are you in love, or just holding on to something that doesn't truly belong to you? Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the hidden truths in the psychology of love.